Mike, would you say the team faced a tough competitor today who silenced the bats?
We've had trouble with him a couple times now. He's smart. He's was a guy that had overpowering stuff for a long time, and now he's learned how to mix speeds, add some movement, and know how to expand the plate. He's pitched 2 good games against us.
What would you say could be learned by his overall game today? At bat, he got 2 bunts down. He got a double scored around here.
Yeah, well, that double is a nice short stroke, which he's not known for his bat. That started the toughest inning for Lance, which ended up running from the game with double to start the inning. That sits you in a bad spot with their leadoff hitter on second base. But he did all the little things right. Fielded his position well. Heat didn't seem to affect him at all. He was in control of the game the whole way. Carp put him in a bad spot in the first, and after that, he found his groove.
When a guy doesn't get a hit for 8, 9 years, do you take it for granted a little bit that he's going to be an automatic out?
No, we know we still have to make good pitches, but certainly going to be aggressive and trust that we have good enough stuff and good enough defense to get him out. But I think you take anybody at this level for granted on anything, and it's going to come back and bite you.
Did Winfield lose his mechanics a little bit there in the last inning?
I don't think so. Obviously it was a hot day, and there's part of getting conditioned to do that and be able to throw and continue to make good pitches despite the elements. That's natural place where we normally go, is to say it looked like he was getting a little tired and beat down. But, I also saw him his last inning throw the hardest pitch of the day. And so he's a guy that we know continues to get better as he goes deep. But at that point, we saw location lose him. And at that point, we knew it was real close to being done, and he was.
Not just because of the home run, but did Matt Carpenter look fresher to you today? Did you tell the results of a day off?
I'd say, I think you could see it yesterday, just him being able to breathe a little bit and changing his program and not hitting and mixing it up. This time of year, those guys probably more mental than it does anything physical. They work so hard to stay in shape physically, but mentally had a nice break and came back out and had a nice day.
What would you say about your starting pitching in the last, let's say, 10 games?
I'd say it's been terrific. Yeah, we continue to have those kind of starts, which is a lot to ask, but we're going to have a lot of fun. And there's nothing wrong with them expecting that of themselves, which I believe they do. They do a great job of pushing themselves as much as they push each other, and realizing that there's a lot on their shoulders. That's why it's so difficult to be a starting pitcher in this league for an extended period of time. And they've done a nice job, real nice job of making adjustments, because all of them have had kind of a rough one pretty much somewhere in there. But they've come back right afterwards and made a better start.